Welcome back to Peace, Love and Tarot. This reading is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, and Saggy. This is your weekly intuitive tarot reading for February 17th to 23rd. This week we have the Imrama Oracle card. We have the Hermit, the Eight of Wands, the Nine of Cups, Ace of Wands, the Fool, and the Empress. We have some hugely powerful energies here, Saggy. Half the spread is major arcana. You know, the more major arcana, the more linked to our soul contracts, our karma, our life lessons. And I mean, look at the cards here, guys. Wish fulfillment, the beautiful, promise of creation with the Empress, and strong, new, passionate beginnings. It's a very, very powerful reading. Some of you are starting on a whole new journey, which has promises of, giving you all that emotional fulfillment, joy, love, and abundance that you desire. So, sounds like a big week, doesn't it? The wheels are in motion. Definitely. So just going to go to the Oracle card first, Imrama. Where are you being called to journey to? The Celtic word Imrama means a journey of the soul, a voyage on which we don't know where we're going, but our soul knows the way. That is so the Hermit and the Fool together, guys. If you pulled this card, you are either being called on a soul journey or already on one. It could be to a physical ancient place or metaphoric. When we journey to places that our soul remembers, a shift takes place, both within us and to the planet as well. You're being called to journey to a place that is sacred to your soul. Perhaps it is to journey to the world's sacred sites, or called to cross the country, climb a mountain, lie on the desert floor, drink from an ancient well. There are places to see and old friends to meet. I see spontaneous pilgrimages in your future. Well, so do I. I mean, that Oracle card, guys, to me just sums up the absolute energy of this. You are being called to journey, absolutely, but you likely don't quite know where you're headed just yet, and that is totally okay. To start off with the Hermit, I think in the recent past some of you have been in a bit of a space in between. I think some of you have been called to really reflect on past journeys. I think some of you have probably just ended a cycle. We just closed out a decade. There was a lot of purging, a lot of ending that went on, in the end of 2019. And, I think this also is about becoming very introspective and really going within to seek internal wisdom, your own inner wisdom, reconnect with your higher self to determine, where you want to head to next. In the sense of the Hermit card here, I see possibly a slight confusion about what your next path was. But, the idea is that with the Hermit, he goes inside to seek, and the more he seeks, the more he understands, the more he understands, the more he enlightens himself. And as he enlightens himself, slowly the path forward is revealed. We have the link here to the star energy and the lantern, which means that some of you may have needed a period of restoration, recalibration, healing, to actually, in order to move forward. The thing is that the more we heal and seek our internal wisdom, this lantern or that star energy burns brighter, and then, it shines the way on the path out. So I feel that, that's probably been going on for a while for you, but you're ready to come back to the world now with the Fool. So, I mean, look, they're both on a journey. One's on an internal journey, and now the Fool is ready to come back to the world and go on his external journey. So the Fool is really about having trust, faith, and hope that the path that you are about to walk is going to lead you to the destination you desire. I can absolutely see that. But at this point, you don't know where that is, and that is totally fine. That's the Fool's journey. The Fool's journey is about taking the initial leap of faith and walking those first tentative steps without knowing where you're headed. The key is to make instinctual, calculated decisions along the way in order to keep a sure footing, and to take just the limited baggage of the past and continue with a light load. The Sun energy here is the nod to allowing your intuition and divine guidance to guide you. That's what the Oracle card said as well. So it's a beautiful new beginning. It's an inspired new beginning, and it comes after a time where, maybe you weren't too sure. Maybe there was a time where you couldn't see that future for yourself, but you're on the threshold of it now, and you're crossing over to the new beginning. So Absolutely love the full energy in this reading. Now, focus energies this week, we have the Eight of Wands and the Ace of Wands. So continuing the new journey, this is kind of like the big bang of the new journey. So with the full energy, it's like, okay, you need to trust and you need to make the first move and you need to jump, and then the safety net will appear, right? It's saying that if you do that and take a risk, take a calculated risk, take a leap of faith, then you won't be disappointed, because this is the Ace of Wands and it is a passionate, inspired new beginning that may have come out of nowhere with that Eight of Wands. Now, the Eight of Wands can also be an offer or opportunity coming through a message, particularly by phone call, text message, email, social media, electronic means, that kind of thing. But there's an element of divinity to both of these cards, saying it's about timing and it's the right time now for this to come in. And with the Eight of Wands too, it comes in swiftly. So I really feel like you're going to get an inspired offer this week, right? And, it is an enthusiastic, passionate offer. Now, we've got the Empress in the reading and the Nine of Cups coming up. For some of you, this can be a romantic offer. It doesn't have to be. It can be an offer of work that you feel deeply connected to, that you're going to get the growth that you need and you're going to be really passionate about. It's an offer that can go the distance and really lead to deep wish fulfillment. So it's beautiful. Now, the thing is with aces, guys, as the first card in each suit of the tarot, this one being the Wands, they are seeds of potential. This is the week that we plant the seed, that we see the opportunity, we plant the seed, we lay the foundation. Like in any, horticultural situation, we can't just put the seeds in the ground and just, hope for the best. Some plants are hardy and they sprout anyway. Many don't. So we need to water them, to nurture them, to love them. And that's when they start sprouting. And that's when there's the promise of the harvest in the next season. So, your water for the seeds is inspired action. The Wands suit is all about action, right? So you'll need to, if you get that job offer, you'll need to follow it up. You'll need to make the phone calls, do the legwork, go to the interviews, that kind of thing. If this is love and romance and somebody shows an interest in you, you need to reciprocate that, set up a date, connect with them. It's that kind of thing. It's not just, opportunities that come in on a silver platter when it comes to the aces, guys. They need to be tended to. But, this is an element of divinity here with this coming on the hand of the divine. So it's saying that this is divinely gifted to you. And in the near future, Nine of Cups and the Empress. I don't know why I mispronounced that one. I mean, guys, if nothing says success to me, that this is a very, very powerful combination. This shows me that this opportunity could really go the distance. Now, the Empress is one of the biggest cards of promise in the tarot. She is the divine feminine and she can birth ideas, creations, opportunities into the tangible realm and expand them very quickly into an abundant situation. She is fertile with that energy. She's a number 3. She's about manifestation, creation. And this creation is something that's going to be deeply fulfilling for you. And, you think you're just going to feel content. This person here has 9 cups on display. He's proud of them finally. Proud of that job you're going to get. Proud of that new partner. And dare I say it, guys, this can be conception as well. Maybe some of you have been trying to get pregnant for a while and, here it happens. This is near future. It could be towards the end of the week. It can be across the coming, month or so as well. So yeah, this is wish fulfillment. This is divine wish fulfillment right here. So it's absolutely beautiful. Now, these people also know that it's not time to rest on your laurels when you get to the point where things are really starting to happen and you're really starting to reap the harvest. These people know that it's a process of continually putting out the right energy and manifesting in order to draw continuous abundance to them. He's sitting on this wooden seat here. He's just taking a short rest. He's not settling in and getting complacent. It's not comfortable enough for him to do that, because he knows there's another cup to get. There's the 10th cup, which is the highest level of abundance. So this is like, we are continually doing the work to grow and expand. Saggy, this is an extremely positive reading. It's one of the most positive ones I've seen for you in a while. Huge new beginnings. You're heading in the right direction. It's going to be abundant and fruitful, and I'm very excited to see what happens for you. So I'm going to leave it there, Saggy. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Have a brilliant week. Do keep in mind it's a general reading. It won't be for every one of you guys. Leave me a comment. Always love to know how it's playing out in your daily life and if it resonates for you. And I'll see you back here for another reading next week.